What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Dream Juice podcast. I'm your host, Josh, alongside my co-host, Cade, and we are back for episode 54 of the
back
podcast.
Every week, baby.
I mean, before we get into any agendas or anything, we just want to give a quick shout-out and say thank you guys for all the support you've shown. The last 3 episodes have been great. I mean, year 2 of Dream Juice is off to a great start. We are passing milestone after milestone on our Instagram account. It's hard to keep up right now. On the road to 1,000, we are literally less than 5 subscribers away from 300 subscribers. About to hit that, so thank you guys as well.
We're growing, baby. We're growing.
Keep on rolling. Subscribe to the channel, all our socials and everything. But another big MCU-centered episode. Things are starting to get the ball rolling on MCU. All the things they've got going. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 has premiered, so we're going to be talking about that. Of course, we've got Spider-Man Brand New Day. Some things to talk about Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies. I think it's my turn to be on the hot seat.
It is on the hot seat. As a matter of fact, I do want to start off hot with the hot seat. Do you want to get into that, man? I want to start off right now with the hot seat.
I think we do. I'll get into it right after this.
Marvel points.
We're gonna get into some Marvel points. We're gonna get into some Marvel points first because, as you can see, our third member Mason is not here with us. But we wanted to keep it going, and so we're gonna try something. Man. Yeah, we're gonna try something brand new here, and do some Marvel points in 2 different locations.
Let's pause. Don't say that, please. It was real. It was real for me.
Don't say that. I feel like I know. It's on the tip of my tongue. This one is. All right, I went Yelena from Black Widow.
I did Peter Guardians 3.
Let's go. Let's go.
What is it?
I
don't know what that
bro.
is.
I knew that one. It's whenever they kind of are at their breaking point with the family, because they're not like an actual blood relative family.
See, I would not know that.
And so like they're kind of like calling quits on each other and yelling. It's like, no, it was real for me.
Oh, that's a good guess, man. Josh, you came different.
Dude,
this year, bro.
I knew that one, bro.
You came different this year,
dude. On Black Widow too.
I know, that's my movie. That's my movie.
Out of that movie, man.
It's just not my ear quotes. I'm getting cooked, bro. I'm getting cooked.
I'll give mine. All right, my Marvel quote for this week. I say the quote, you guys say the movie it's from, and the person who says it. Thanks for thinking of me.
Oh, I got that. Thank you.
That's
Thank
I came pretty easy this week. Thanks for thinking of me.
I mean, if I have it, I'd assume Mason did too.
Yeah, I figured my trivia and quote this week would be fairly easy. We got to get these scores up, man. All right, Mace, you got yours? All right, 3, 2, 1, flip them. Scott Lang from Civil War, Ant-Man from Civil War. You guys both get the full point. It is indeed Ant-Man from Civil War when he first meets Captain America.
Thank goodness, man. I needed a point. It's not like it helped me. That point helped me at all. All right, Cade. My quote. I know I'm screen recording Mace real quick. I just got to read it real quick. Give me 1 second. My quote. Let me get to it. My Marvel quote this week is the person and the movie it's from. If he sees us coming, it won't be a problem. He kind of hates us.
If he sees us coming, it won't be a problem. He kind of hates us.
Come on, can I get a half point, bro? I think I knew.
Dang, this is kind of tough.
Really? Okay, good. 2, 1, flip.
All right, I've got Tony from the Avengers.
Tony Avengers, Bruce Banner, Age of Ultron. Both are wrong. It is Falcon from Civil War.
Wow.
Talking about what's his name?
Black Panther?
No, not Black Panther.
Or
freaking
Bucky.
Crossbones.
Yeah, that's valid. That was
if he
tough.
sees us coming, it won't be a problem. He kind of hates us.
That was tough, man.
That's tough, yeah.
All right.
Didn't know if that'd be valid.
Half point for you,
bro.
man.
I needed it.
All right, moving on to trivia. Mace, you got your trivia question, man?
Yeah.
Trivia, the worst thing ever.
All right, my Marvel trivia question of the week is, what Wakandan tribe is...
Oh my, you guys are killing me with these Wakandan questions, bro. Is M'Baku?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got my answer down, man.
Uh-oh. I'm ready. I
Josh,
think we're
dang
both
it.
ready.
All right, flipping in 3, 2, 1. The Jabari tribe.
I probably should have had it.
Yeah.
Gorilla tribe, bro. I knew I was going to pull it out. I knew, so I just had to put something. Jabari
There we go.
tribe. I guess I need to go study Wakanda and stuff, bro.
All right, here we go. I told you guys I was coming easy this week.
I still get it wrong.
So we'll see. My trivia question for this week is, what is the first MCU movie to have 2 post-credit scenes?
I don't know if that's easy, bro. I don't know if I know that.
2-1. Cade says Iron Man 2. Mace says Age of Ultron. It is Avengers 1. 2 post-credit scenes. First one with Thanos. The second one, they are eating shawarma at the restaurant. First time MCU movie.
Is that the one where it says, fine, I'll do it myself?
No,
No, that's Age of Ultron.
Guess we need to start just pulling stuff out of the
Hey,
dang crap. We should have cut this screen recording. Sorry, at 8 minutes. No, never mind. I don't know what's that. All right, my trivia question. You guys ready for it?
yeah.
You guys brought the multiple answer. I had to bring one at least once,
boy,
bro.
here we go.
Trivia question this week is: what are the 3 things Rocket needed to break out of prison in Guardians 1?
Oh, God.
I'm looking for 3 things.
Dude, I don't know this at all.
Really?
I don't,
thought you were trivia man, so
I
I'm
don't
really
know
gonna
this
test
at
it.
all, dude.
Anything?
That's
You know
a
any of the
top,
items?
That's a top tier question, man. That's
Mace, where you at, bro?
I got one.
I'm flipping. I'm gonna read Josh's real quick. Hand, battery, wire. Mace, let me see yours. Let's go. Let's see it. That guy's leg wasn't bent. What does that say? Read it for me.
Wristband screen.
What's the bottom say? You're blurry.
It says alarm thing on tower.
Okay, I think majority of it's wrong, but it's a prosthetic leg. So that guy's
it was
leg.
a leg. Okay.
And then
that's
it was
hand. I knew
a
it was body
battery,
part.
and then it was like the band of the security.
Dang. I was close. So
What was the thing he ripped from the tower?
It was the. Let me get the exact answer. I wrote it down. The Quark's battery. Guard security band, Quark's battery, prosthetic leg.
Dang. So I got a body part and the battery right. I just got the body part wrong, and then I just didn't know the third one. That was good, man. That was a good question.
I really had
That's
to
a
test
that's
you
a
guys
tough
this
question.
week on that.
All right, Mace.
do
Thanks for
that.
tuning in, man.
We'll catch you on flip, bro. We'll catch you on flip. 7-minute video. All right.
All right. Now, moving on, Kate. I know you're very eager to it for the hot seat.
The hot seat. Yes.
So basically, what we've started this last couple episodes, we've been putting people on the hot seat where we just ask them rapid fire questions, a certain number of questions, however many it is, and they don't have very much time to answer them. You just rattle off one after the other, and we appreciate the engagement you guys have had on those videos. You guys have enjoyed them. How many questions we got, Kate?
I think we got a good 14 or so, but you ready to get right into it, man? Rapid
Let's
fire.
do it. I don't
Best
know
rapid
any
fire
of
we
these.
can get.
Don't know any of these questions.
Josh
in
is on the
advance.
hot seat. Like you said, we've done this before. Got good engagement. We're going to run through it. I try to get some new questions, but right into it. First thing is best Marvel trilogy.
Guardians.
Guardians, okay. A movie that makes you cry.
A movie that makes me cry.
First thing in your head. Something that just makes you cry. Even if it doesn't
In
actually
game.
make
In
in
game.
game. Okay. Most overrated movie.
Most overrated movie. First one, Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Okay. Who gets a ring first, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson? If they do get a ring.
Josh Allen.
Okay. Thor's powers or Iron Man's suit?
Thor's powers.
Most underrated movie.
Most underrated movie?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why my mind strictly goes to superhero movies, but I'll just say TASM 2.
It's hard. Okay, there you go. One Tree Hill or Stranger Things? Especially how they
The last season of Stranger Things left
I
such a
know,
bad
it
taste
does,
in my
it's
mouth. It left such a bad taste in my mouth that I'm
It
not
does.
even wanting to revisit the good seasons for right now.
I know, for right now.
But like One Tree Hill, the last couple seasons of One Tree Hill wasn't the greatest either. I'll go Stranger Things.
Okay, wow. I thought the ending of One Tree Hill was good, but anyways.
I think it's
this
good
is you.
too. It's just
Moving on. Best TV show character.
best TV show character. Michael Scott.
Okay. Best TV show.
Best TV
Your number
show. I'll put Breaking Bad.
Okay. Best DC movie.
Dark Knight.
Okay. Doomsday or Brand New Day?
Dude, I'll go Doomsday. I've been on the Doomsday train from the beginning, man.
Cane's Chicken or Dave's Hot Chicken?
Cane's. Dave's Hot Chicken sucks. Dave's Hot Chicken is overrated. Put that in there. Dave's Hot Chicken sucks.
Oh, man, okay. If you could have one Infinity Stone, which would it be?
Reality.
Okay. First death in Doomsday prediction.
Ooh, do they kill somebody? They're going to kill, if the rumor is they're fighting in Toby's universe, it's going to be one of the X-Men members.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be Toby. They'll save Toby, so it'll be an X-Men member we're not thinking of. I would just say someone like, give me someone like Iceman or Colossus from those universes.
Okay. So I could see it being something like that too. All right,
Toby killing one of them.
Yeah, last one, best superhero suit. You guys give me the same thing.
Best superhero suit, I'm going to go with TASM 2 or Captain America Endgame.
Okay.
That's mine.
Gotcha. Revisiting back on that, I was like, I probably could have said Winter Soldier for mine, the stealth suit.
Ooh, I do like that.
With it being rapid fire, it was so hard.
Dude, that's good. I like those. Dude, you don't know any of those questions in advance,
dude, the
man.
questions
so
are tough.
Like, if I had more time, I maybe would have changed some of my answers, but I'm not too mad at it. My mind immediately goes to superheroes because that's what we're all about.
That's what I say. That's the first thing I think about. But I had like TASM 2 and like
I know
3 of my answers last time.
Yeah, it's crazy. Insane. But getting into like some of the things that have happened this last week, we're going to jump into Daredevil here in a second, but some major news points jumped out. First and foremost, not the newest anymore, but the last entry we got into the MCU, Wonder Man. A surprise season 2 was announced. They are working on it with both Trevor Slattery and Simon Williams coming back. Those characters are both returning. Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi, directed some episodes and produced Wonder Man, directing Brand New Day, is back to create season 2 of this as well. This show was a very good surprise for sure, and it was created years ago, and they finally were able to release it, and so nobody really knew if there were going to be any more of this, but they got good reception to it, a lot of positive reactions, and we're getting a season 2. And so what is your immediate reaction thoughts on, are you happy we got a season 2 for it? Were you excited to see more of the character?
I know the first season was just all about us discovering him. We didn't get to see a lot of his powers. We definitely got to witness what he's capable of. So I think it's action-packed. I hope we get a lot. Like, season 2 is full of just us getting to witness his powers, really. So
I think so, too.
That's all I want to see more.
He's so powerful, and season 1 just set up, his whole story, everything. Now I think it's time for him to, really...
Yeah. Like, I already told you, my main thing is, it's so late into, this, because they're doing the soft reboot or whatever. So are they just setting Wonder Man up for this reboot after?
I would think so. Because, I think they're really going to set up Damage Control to be, one of, the main reoccurring villains in this new saga or whatever. Damage Control is going after all these enhanced individuals and mutants. Okay. And so I think they're going to be a presence in Brand New Day. I think it's almost confirmed they are. And so I feel like moving on, when they establish the X-Men after the reboot, these guys are going to be trying to round up all the mutants and everything. And so cool. I feel like Wonder Man's kind of planted the seed for that. Yeah. And going forward, it'll be more of, because Damage Control was a big role. But definitely very excited about that. We love the dynamic between Simon and Trevor. Those are a great duo. Sure, so it's good that they're coming back and getting more screen time, because it's much deserved. And then another thing that was announced, it's been announced before, but officially finally confirmed, the Punisher special. Punisher One Last Kill, and it is officially coming out May 12th, the week after Daredevil ends. And so we're not going to have to wait very long for it afterwards. Everybody's wondering where Punisher is going to be in season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Well, we'll find out just 1 week afterwards what he's been up to. And so I'm glad we just don't have to wait very long. It's just going to go right in line with the episodes. It is. Episodes each week, and we get it right afterwards. And so
main thing with both of those is just, is it all going to tie in a Brand New Day? I mean, obviously we already got Punisher. But
I think if Daredevil doesn't, which it should, if Daredevil doesn't, I think Punisher definitely will, because he's in it. So I think this will take place from when we saw him breaking out of that cage in the post credits of Born Again season 1. Yeah, it's what happens from him from that point to where he is when Brand New Day starts. And so definitely excited about that. And like I said, it's 1 week after Born Again, and so we should, if we're getting a trailer for it, it should be coming out in the next couple of
For
weeks.
Punisher?
Yeah.
Okay.
If
I thought it was like a 1-episode thing.
It is. It is a 1-episode thing. So I'm kind of curious. I'm like, are they going to drop a trailer or not? So I don't know.
Sounds like a lot for just 1 episode.
Yeah, but
it was like an hour long, maybe.
Yeah, it'll probably be something like that. But it's definitely something that's very intriguing for sure. On the note for Doomsday and Secret Wars, Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, already saying that he will be back for Secret Wars.
Serious?
Yes.
Holy cow!
It's basically, like,
what is he gonna be?
You know how these?
You think he's gonna be like turned into Hydra Captain America?
I don't know.
Somehow?
I don't know.
I mean, he's just gonna be a part of Doom.
If it's definitely going into Secret Wars with Battle World and all the variants and everything, I definitely think we'd see a variant of him playing Captain Hydra.
But like the Steve Rogers, like, how is he making, like, if, like, since they're like the first thing they ever dropped was the trailer of him, like, what's that gonna mean for him? Is he gonna be obviously the cause of all this that Doom sees? Obviously, what's Doom gonna see about him? Like, is he pissed at him? Is he like,
I think it's gonna go. I think it's going back to that rumor that Steve getting moved to the Fantastic Four's universe is what causes all these things to mess up with the multiverse, and Doom's gonna be mad at that.
Okay, and so how does he, like, stay alive? Like, what's Doom,
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
So obviously,
like,
it's like,
say Doom shows up beginning of Doomsday at him. Like, you're telling me Captain America's still here for Zero?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It is crazy, but like one of the interviewers was like, "Could you tell me anything about Doomsday?" And he's like, "No, I can't give any secrets. You know this." He's like, "I will tell you. Like,
think he was.
He said, "I will tell you. I'm working on the next one here very soon, or something like that." So it's like,
wow.
He's
what
in Secret
suit
Wars.
Well, I guess we saw the suit a little bit, but still,
I don't know if he'll wear one.
Yeah.
Because he's coming back as Steve. It says Steve Rogers will return. It's not Captain America. It's Captain America. Not Sam Wilson.
I mean,
but that's very interesting.
You can't.
And like another thing for, I guess, Secret Wars. I guess some rumor is out now that characters who had a smaller role in Doomsday will have a much larger role in Secret Wars.
Oh, interesting.
So that leads me to believe like Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, Toby,
like a Spider-Man
Deadpool,
thing
like
too,
those, and definitely Tom Holland. If he's
Tom
not in
Holland,
Doomsday,
sure.
like he'll be pushed to the main characters, for sure. And so it's kind of weird talking about Secret Wars right now when we don't have Doomsday, but
it is. But you still got to line it up, like, especially with a character like Spider-Man isn't going to be in Avengers movie until Secret Wars too.
Yeah, dude, I'm crazy. Like, dude, thinking about Doomsday is just crazy to me because we still know nothing, even after those teasers.
Now I want that trailer for that.
How big do you think the trailer for Doomsday is going to be? With how big the trailer for Brand New Day was?
Like, how big? Like, you talking about, like, viewers-wise? Or, like,
and just,
how
like,
big?
how
like,
popular?
People in it? Popular?
With how popular the Brand New Day trailer was? You don't think it'll be...
I don't know.
Think it'll come
I don't want
close,
to say
honestly.
that.
I think it'll come close. And another thing come out, the Brand New Day trailer is the first trailer ever to hit 1 billion views.
That's insane. See, that's why I'm like, I don't know. It also depends, like, how, I guess, a Brand New Day ends, too. If, like... I don't know. Spider-Man's... The way I see it is, like, Spider-Man, it's a solo movie. Doomsday, I feel like there's a lot of lost souls out there for them to, like... I feel like there's a lot of people who gave up on Marvel and, like, they don't even know what's going on.
That's a fair point.
To be able to watch a Doomsday
trailer. That's a fair
trailer.
point. I think
they might watch it and they'll be like, what
I think
is
it'll be
going
big,
on?
but I don't know if it'll be Brand New Day's trailer.
I don't know
like,
if
view-wise or anything. That's
like last
that's
Spider-Man thing we got was No Way Home, and that was huge.
Yeah,
that was
big.
And now everyone's like, oh, and that's still tied into like what happened then.
Yeah,
so.
and then the last thing, couple new promo images of Doctor Doom leaked.
Yeah, let's see.
The other day. And so
I saw you post them, yeah.
Yeah, and so we got a couple images of that. So I'm just ready to get this first look over with, bro. Like, give us the reveal.
Give us a reveal, bro.
And so that's
what if he's not?
crazy.
You think he'd be like? There's a chance he won't be in the trailer.
There is 0% chance that he's not in the trailer.
Okay.
Like if they put out a full trailer for him, he's got to be in it. Like 100%.
You think? Yeah.
I'm definitely excited.
I like the stuff that Robert Downey does. How he just like wears green.
Oh,
you know, like he's playing the role in real life too. So it's pretty sick.
So I'm excited for it, man. But after all those news, let's move on to what just came out. Daredevil Born Again Season 2. We've got the first episode out. I know you aren't necessarily a fan of the one episode per week.
I'm not. I really
you'd rather
don't like
just watch it all. But hey,
because I mean, I don't know about you, but dude, I kind of I need the recaps, which is I'm not complaining, but still I need the recaps. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah,
like, I remember what happened now, but like But sometimes, like Invincible, I was like, dude, I had to rethink. Like, I totally forgot. Like, we'll get into it, but I forgot everything that happened. So
Yeah,
that's just
but I
one
mean,
thing.
hey, the nice thing is we're getting episode 2 and 3.
That
this
is,
week.
I saw that.
And so we're getting 2 together.
I'll take that. I'll take what I can, bro.
I mean, I know the reviews. A lot of the reviews were people were saying it started off a little slow, but as the season gets on, it goes amazing. I actually thought episode 1 was pretty good,
it wasn't
and
bad.
so people are saying, once you get to episode 3, that's when it really gets rolling. So I'm definitely excited to see it. But what did you think about the start for season 2, like episode 1? Anything stick out to you, like what you liked and everything?
I mean, the suit for one thing.
It's crazy.
Suit is tough. I like that. Nothing else that really stuck out. I did have to kind of do a recap because I did just rush through all of Daredevil, so my mind's really all over the place with Daredevil. But it's really the ending that just kind of stuck out. I just know him coming around, trying to get at Fisk and stuff. Like everything that just think about literally watching it's just Brand New Day and Punisher too. Is the tie-ins and stuff. I don't know. What'd you think about the beginning of it?
I thought it was a fairly solid episode. I thought the ending of that episode was kind of the craziest thing.
Yeah, the ending was definitely the craziest.
Dude, I really thought they're revealing his identity in the first episode, and then Bullseye all of a sudden coming back and saying,
people, bro.
Bullseye and Daredevil aren't going to be working together. How is that?
And then the "You're welcome" note.
Yeah, dude, I'm that I never imagined a world.
What do you think that's about?
I don't know.
What's the last time you see Bull? See, that's why I'm sitting my head's starting to get all foggy from where's the last time you see Bullseye before that?
Towards the end of season 1, when he tries to take out Fisk with the sniper bullet, and Matt jumps in front.
That's
shot
right.
himself.
That's right.
So that's the last time.
Hmm.
So I'm very curious because I guess he's helping him out, so that's definitely surprising.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I found surprising too, a little bit of a tie-in to the larger MCU, was Matthew Lillard's new character, Mr. Charles Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Gets off the phone, calls Val, Miss DeFontaine.
Yeah.
He working for her and the CIA, so I'm definitely curious to see what the whole deal is with him and Fisk and everything too. So definitely very excited. I thought it was a pretty strong episode, so I'm excited to see that, and I'm excited
definitely
to see where they
cliffhanger too.
Yeah,
so.
definitely. So I'm excited to see where they go forward with that.
Do you think Punisher at all in this or not?
I don't think we do.
No.
I don't think we do. I'd love to, but I mean, I don't know. But people are saying it gets crazy, and by the end of the season, it's nuts. And so I'm excited to see the story play out for Daredevil, and to see what possibly could happen in Brand New Day as well, as far as New York City goes and these characters go. So definitely very excited for it. What do you want to move on to next, man?
I guess you want to knock out Invincible real quick, bro.
Is there anything to say about
Not
Invincible
really,
this week,
but,
bro?
I mean,
episode 4
filler
of
episode
Invincible
or what?
Yes. I would
say.
I even saw something, because I know this is your first time watching through it live, and so you've been able just to binge past it.
I found out it wasn't actually in the comics, so I mean, it's more about you can like it, you can hate it. Either way,
I wasn't a fan of it, and I'm kind of feeling the same way I have.
It seemed more. I mean, didn't even get much action, I guess, really. Yeah, I mean, I guess you get he's going back to the old suit, which that really isn't anything crazy, but.
And at the very end, I did like Omni-Man showing up.
Yeah, and I kind of like the part. I kind of like the meaning. I don't know if that was the meaning of him just kind of going to Satan.
Yeah.
And then he's in a he's at a dark place in where he's at, and then at the end of it, he's just kind of going back to his old ways. So I wonder if this changes anything. But yeah, Omni-Man showing up at the end too.
Yeah, now we can really get the ball rolling. I think this is kind of the same feeling that everybody feels when they're watching Invincible live. I know it's your first time. It's like the first couple episodes is very slow getting you into it, but then the second half of the season, every time, is just nonstop.
I was definitely
crazy
zoning
stuff.
out this past. I literally looked the endless pit. I was kept looking. I was they're still falling and talking.
Yeah,
bro.
so I'm
I'm
definitely excited. Omni-Man and Alan showing back up. Now some stuff starting to happen. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and then I guess. Yeah, I thought Eve was gonna tell him too.
Yeah,
didn't.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens there, man.
Yeah. This is one thing. This is another reason I like having all of it, because we're here. We're just talking about one episode. You know what I mean? It's much easier to have a conversation about
multiple things that happen in multiple
season.
episodes.
It's we gotta run through it, dude. Everything.
Yeah. So we may have to just skip talking about a couple episodes unless something crazy happens.
Yeah.
We may have to skip weekly recaps for sure.
Man, you know what? One thing I did want to say is I haven't read the Invincible comics yet. I know this one's sitting here before me, but found out this season. But I would like to see a Conquest and Omni-Man matchup type.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be sick?
That would go good.
And how it would
I'd
go?
like to see that.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know, man.
Something
that'd
like
be
that.
tough, bro. I'd like that.
I would like that too, bro.
Yeah.
Like Conquest comes back for Mark, and then Omni-Man steps in.
Yeah, I'd like that. All right, moving on. Tell us what you have for us as far as
I got
boy.
something else for you, bro.
What do you got for me, man?
So Brand New Day's hot. I want to see. This is more on the prediction side of it. You know, where kind of like the same thing with the trailers, but the movie in general. Where do you think Brand New Day will be at? But I'm gonna list movies, other Marvel movies, and you're just gonna tell me yes or no if Brand New Day will be better than this movie. Okay. So starting off, Brand New Day will be better than Homecoming.
Yes. Easily.
Okay. Ant-Man 1.
Yes.
I'm starting slow for you.
Dude,
You know
these
what I mean?
are.
Black Widow.
Yes.
Okay. Age of Ultron.
Yes.
Avengers 1. That's in the 8, 9, 10 range, right? That's kind of like where mine's at. I think that's where mine's at.
Avengers 1 is like
It's
6 through 8 for me.
Okay, so that's up there more for you. It's in my top 10, but
I'd almost want to say tie.
Tie? Brand New Day.
I
Avengers
can't say
1?
yes or no to that. Yeah, I'd probably say tie because Avengers 1 is so good, man.
So tie right now.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one, you got to give me one, man. Just say one. And then
Avengers 1 isn't the best Avengers movie. Brand New Day, as of right now, has potential to be the best Spider-Man movie. I'll go Brand New Day.
Okay. Black Panther.
Yes.
It'll be better than Black Panther. Brand New Day better than Iron Man 1.
Yes.
Okay. Better than Ragnarok.
Yes.
Guardians 3.
Yes. I'm going on a limb. This could be top 5 MCU
Guardians
movies,
1.
So this is where I'm. Yes.
Winter Soldier.
Ooh. I may have to draw the line there. I'd probably say no.
That's
right
a
there.
risky one right there.
I'd probably say no.
Is that the first no you gave me?
Yeah, that's the first no.
Civil War.
No.
No Way Home?
No.
I guess it's probably Endgame.
No.
And then Infinity War.
I think it's definitively gonna like sit in
like
that 5 to 6 spot for me, right there. And so it's gonna take a lot for Brand New Day or Doomsday or Secret Wars to touch the Infinity War, Endgame, No Way Home, Civil War, Winter Soldier like top 5 group for me. And so like but it has potential, and so it could very well end up.
Does it do
in
it
that
for
category.
you? Like for me, like it just being Spider-Man, does it have like a little boost? Just, yeah. That's what's hard for me. It's like on the one, I think I give you like maybe kind of you choking on Avengers. I think Winter Soldier for me. Yeah, like probably Winter Soldier. Like obviously I'm not gonna say yes, but the fact that it's Spider-Man makes me more like.
Oh, it makes you
so
want
on going on. I'm definitely probably gonna outbeat like Brand New Day.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn back ways to go and just be like, Brand New Day for sure. Just because it's Spider-Man, and it's a solo movie, so
yeah, for sure.
You start choking up on some of those,
dude. I know it's a little
Avengers,
tough,
bro.
because Avengers is tough. Avengers is like number 6 for me, and so that's definitely the one. Where I think it could land in that range for sure.
For sure.
All right, but ending off our episode, we wanted to do a little breakdown, kind of our boy Tom Holland's movies. What do you got for us, Cade? What did you want to talk about? In honor of Brand New Day coming out, bro, I want to go over just Tom's movies right now. The trilogy we got versus the trilogy, not really versus the trilogy we're starting, but let's go. I want to go through pros and cons of Homecoming. Far From Home, No Way Home gives people a glimpse of looking back on Tom's movies, start conversations. So starting with Homecoming, I'll give you my pros and cons to it. Obviously, I haven't been the biggest fan of it, but I'll go ahead and start with my pros of Homecoming, which is Vulture, but needed more of it. So it also makes it a pro. Mm-hmm.
Like that's why Vulture was good, but I did want more of it. And then the plot twist. That's probably the only pros I probably made up of it. Cons. Too much Iron Man helping him took away what could have been the best scene, which was the boat scene. I think if you gave Tom Spider-Man doing the whole boat scene himself, that could have been like a great scene. Mm-hmm. Ending fight was on the beach, more the city. I'm not too mad about that. You just know how I feel about it being street level or city. And then overall, it didn't feel like a Spider-Man movie. I just rewatched it. I will say, like, I love it a lot, like, for it being Spider-Man, but it just, like, watching it does not feel like a Spider-Man movie. So, what do you think? Any thoughts on feedback on that?
I'm much higher on Homecoming than you guys are. But I will say, and I've said it plenty of times before, there isn't a Spider-Man movie that I do not like.
True.
And so, Homecoming, I definitely think the pros for it. I think as we work down these, the villains are definitely a strength in Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Like they stick out for sure. Like Vulture is definitely a pro for me. Love the plot twist in it. It's a pro. I think it's the most grounded out of any of Tom's Spider-Man movies. Most grounded, I guess, street level, as you would say. So I like that part of it. And then, of course, I even showed you this scene when we did that one episode. I loved the scene of Tom overcoming him being buried below and having to lift up the Spider-Man.
I like that scene,
Come on,
but
Spider-Man.
I'm starting to realize
That's one of the best.
I'm starting to realize
scenes.
a lot of people love that scene, but I watch it, I'm just like, I mean, yeah, it's a good scene, but like,
It's a good scene, man.
it's not like it's nowhere near like any other any other like Spider-Man scenes. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that's only because Homecoming doesn't live up to
it does.
over
I mean,
time
he's just,
as other Spider-Man
the only
movies
way I let it
have.
slide is because I get it. Like, he seems much. I know they're all supposed to be the same age, but in Homecoming, he obviously is supposed to be like way more training wheels and like younger and stuff. But like, you know, like Mason was saying too, like he doesn't throw a punch at all.
Yeah.
He's just kind of, and I feel like Tony kind of takes over a lot.
And that's one of
bro.
my cons. He doesn't throw a punch.
Yeah.
Too much Tony Stark. Like even the scene of him being kind of like locked in that warehouse overnight when he's having to experiment with like his suit and everything.
Yeah.
Like think of all the good scenes at the beginning of Tobey's Spider-Man 1 when he's figuring out his powers.
Exactly.
Like we could have gotten that with Tom, but instead it's him figuring out features of a Stark suit instead of him actually doing his own like web shooters and stuff like that. And so that definitely
it's also what could be. Like you're like, oh, these are all sick, but I mean, he kind of uses a little bit later.
Like
but
that's not a bad scene, but when you think about it, comparison to like Tobey when he's figuring out his powers, he's figuring out a Stark suit, and so that kind of takes away a little bit of it for me.
Does.
So that's
it's just a lot.
And so that definitely is a con for me, like too much Stark.
I mean, it almost seems like he has like a report card after every fight with Tony.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you cared, you actually be here.
Like I like the mentorship, and that was a big aspect of Civil War, and I like their bond there, but they did too much of it in Homecoming.
He even had to save him from the simple like first Vulture fight where he was about to drown in a lake. Like Tony had to come get him. Like, just don't like that idea of it.
That's I agree with you.
Other than that, man, we can move on.
Far From Home.
Far From Home, man. Pros and cons of Far From Home. I'll start with my pros. Mysterio performance and fight scenes alone, amazing. As far as Tom Holland, you know, this is the one where he's starting to mature. You have the big maturing scene with Happy. Love that scene, him doing a big turnaround. Surprisingly, I do have like, I think more cons building up for Far From Home than I do pro, but I do like Far From Home better than Homecoming. But my cons, away from the city, I think you put the same exact movie in New York City, it could just be like, it could turn it around like a lot, especially playing the video games like back in the day with Mysterio fights. It could change it. Doesn't want to be Spider-Man and didn't want to bring a suit. I feel like I get it, like, but like literally Homecoming, you were begging to like, for like, oh, I gotta go do something, Spider-Man. But this one, turn around, you're like, dude, I gotta hang with my friends. I gotta be with my friends. Like, I didn't like that at all. Need more saving scenes of MJ or Ned or just civilians in general. I feel like we had like barely any in Homecoming, and then Far From Home's over now, and we still have no like scenes of him save. Like Toby and Andrew at the end of like the first one are saving their girls and at least civilians, and we just get none of that.
In TAS 1, Andrew had the entire scene of him saving all the people off the bridge.
Yeah,
catching the cars.
We had nothing from that from Tom, bro. I just feel like his movies were just like, just took it away a lot from him, which sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong, we love Spidey movies and stuff, but I'm just saying, I just really like, he didn't even save MJ. I don't think he's still. Has there been a time where he ever saved MJ, like just himself? And that's supposed to be like, that's been like a thing with Andrew and Toby, like, because it's like, oh, don't show them your identity, they'll know, and then like he's never saved MJ. The one and only chance he had got cooked by Goblin, and then Andrew had his moment. So it's like, I just feel like there's a little something there. Like, you guys got to add that.
Yeah, I think for me, definitely pros, Mysterio. Like I said, the villains hold the biggest weight in Tom's movies for sure. Love the little drone scene where he goes into the illusion and has to blindly fight
amazing
the
fight
spider sense. I love the little bit starting to mature, a little bit him with Happy, you know, dealing with the death of Tony and not having him around for the first time. I know it's very Tony Stark-esque, but I like him in the jet messing with all his suit and everything like that.
Stuff,
I would say, I think part of a con is, like you said, not wanting to be Spider-Man, more friends or whatever, but
Yeah.
shifting that into kind of a pro. This is our first time of actually starting to develop a relationship with MJ, and so you finally get
That's
that
true.
bond for sure. And so I like that
Yeah.
part of it. But then moving on to cons, away from the city, no New York. That definitely is. I know the story is far from home. You're moving field trip, whatever. Not a fan of that. Keep it in New York. That's like my biggest
It
thing.
is, because at that point, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's
tough.
and then him not wanting to be Spider-Man and throwing it away and trying to avoid it for most of the time, and him constantly asking Fury for other
Yeah.
heroes to come help on the scene,
Yeah.
and then it's just I don't
Come
know.
on, man. Yeah,
it's
especially
the
that was
same
a
kinda-
huge like, oh, you're the next Tony, like is what Fury's thinking. He's like, nah, dude, what about Captain Marvel? What about like, he's like Oliver, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? From he's
Yeah.
like, why can't somebody else do it? But like, I just didn't like that.
Yeah,
Respect him though, respect Tom, you know what I mean? But whatever. No Way Home. I mean, pure nostalgia. All Spider-Man's coming back. The Goblin fight scenes, insane. Peter's anger. Get a glimpse of like what symbiote could be. He had a personal death with Aunt May, and then just overall the conversations between the Spider-Mans. I mean, you go on and on about the pros.
and it just I think Andrew Garfield said this last week. All those conversations were improvised. They did it
Improvised, yes.
themselves.
I saw
It
that
wasn't
same
scripted.
scene,
That
yeah.
makes
They
it
probably
even
sent
better.
it even better, bro. That'd be so fun to do, just to talk. I wonder if they had trouble like remembering what some of their stuff was. Cons, first thing I thought about was just like specifically like maybe the CGI of Andrew jumping through the portal, and then the mask. I think there was just some parts in No Way Home. Not too obviously, I'm not mad about it. This nostalgia take over, but just some of those is like, why do we need like that stuff? I wouldn't like. Don't get me wrong. We don't need to get deep. This is just stuff pointing out like maybe more of like a chills moment of the Spider-Man coming back with like their theme music. Like I love how they came back. It was good for the theater, but like watching outside the theater, it just kind of like is an awkward thing now. Like they just jumped through the portal. I wish we had something more of a chills. Obviously, I don't want to change the movie really. And he never saved MJ. Obviously, that was last time. And then, another thing, bro. Andrew saving MJ in No Way Home should have been more of a surprise. That whole clip of him like, no, that was unneeded. I feel like they literally could have like still it's No Way Home, bro. It's like a legendary movie, but like if they took that out and they gave him more of like a surprise save, and then I feel like MJ's acting, Zendaya's like just on the phone where she's like still like no, like I feel like that was a terrible add-in or something. Like it just compared to Gwen like had a tear, looked like she was about to die.
Well, yeah, Gwen's was like a whole sequence.
Yeah.
MJ's death scene was like 5 seconds long.
Yeah, and
Or
MJ just
falling scene, like 5
Zendaya
seconds
didn't
long.
even look
It's
like
over. It was over quick.
Yeah, you're just like no.
Great moment,
like,
but it was over like that, and then it was just
It just didn't. It just like it could have made it better. Don't get me wrong, we loved it. Andrew got us saved. But
I think for me, kind of all the same pros as you,
Stuff,
like
yeah.
insane event movie, everything. Moving on to cons, I guess I'm with you. Kind of the CGI, which is because I mean, like you're trying to film through
Yeah.
COVID and everything, and it's crazy you were able to do all that. But
True.
definitely things could look better as far as suits and the strange fight and everything. Like things could have gone a little bit better. I think one of the cons for me was we got no time spent whatsoever with Toby and Green Goblin.
that is true.
No interactions.
Very
That is the
true.
original. You got your one moment with Toby and Doc Ock. You got none.
Yeah, that is.
With
You could-
you got none with Toby. The only time Toby and Norman interacted with each other is when Green Goblin stabs Toby.
Exactly. And
I
like
still-
nothing said. He
Okay.
didn't even. Yeah.
This is something that still I don't quite get, like the significance of Green Goblin stabbing Toby like that.
Yeah.
It was a shot. He stopped Tom, and that should have been the moment.
okay.
Then all
you're
of a
just
sudden he
adding that?
stabs Toby, and it's a big thing. Like everybody is shocked.
Yeah.
But then they cure Norman, and then Toby's just fine. He hurts. Like it was kind of it was kind of like it was over
Yeah.
with quickly, just like MJ's saving. Like it was kind of odd.
just-
and then
yeah.
I'm with you, kind of like the theme music and everything. And then, like you said, watching it home, you can tell I will never take away the experience I had watching it in theaters. But you can tell in some moments, like MJ being saved or them hopping through portals, when they were filming it.
Doesn't
When
do
they were
it.
filming it, they had to let a quick pause after those moments because they knew the audience would cheer for that. And so when you're watching it at home, it's like Andrew hops out of the portal, and it's kind of like silent, and he pauses for a second because during that moment people were cheering. But then at home, it's just like
you can tell
an awkward silent.
That's what I'm saying.
Seconds.
It was more just theater.
Like after he saves MJ and everything, it's just like more of a theater thing. And so those couple seconds were kind of awkward for me. But like I said,
you almost feel like you're forced to cheer. Like, oh my gosh, because it's so silent. But compare Spider-Man 3 of him returning with his normal suit, of just like, look, like a kid just saying look, and all the heads are looking, his theme music starts rising, he jumps, he's swinging down the freaking city, bro, like that in theater and out, like both hits the same. Like I'm still getting like goosebumps in my own home just watching that. Like, even you don't get that with No Way Home. It's just
kind of wild to me, the no Toby and Green Goblin thing, because you had your Toby and Sandman interaction, and you had your Toby and Doc Ock interaction, but you don't have the two originals, man. Like interacting with each other at all. Which I know they really made it to where Green Goblin and Tom were facing off. Like that was the main thing. And so that was something that Tom really had to deal with. But you can't like not have a single interaction between Toby and Green Goblin, man. Especially since Green Goblin had a presence in every single one of Toby's movies.
I forgot Doc Ock too.
In every single one of Toby's movies, Green Goblin had a presence, and so it's kind of weird for them not have any interaction with each other. And so I guess that's odd.
I guess they got I don't know, but it has amazed me, but that they didn't do that.
But I mean, apart from that, like No Way Home, I will never. Like I have criticisms, but don't get me wrong, man. It's one of my favorites.
We're just here to review Spider-Man movies because we're getting excited for Brand New Day.
At the end of the day, I guess another pro that I'll say is we wouldn't have Spider-Man where he is now without those three movies. Exactly. And so the end of No Way Home set us up perfectly. Love the final scene. He's finally the street level, off on his own, depressed, lonely, broke Spider-Man that we all want to see and want him to go through an experience in his life. And so Brand New Day is going to be that movie for us, and I'm excited to watch it, man.
So quick, I know Brand New Day is hot, but quick, Brand New Day, if we have anything on it, I just thought of this one thing. Is he a photographer, Brand New Day, bro?
That is one thing I guess would be a con for all of Tom's movies, is we don't see any of that side of him.
He's never even mentioned a camera in all of his movies.
Toby's work life was such like a presence in his three movies, and we haven't gotten any of that.
That is a con because it's Peter Parker, bro.
Like J. Jonah Jameson is a presence in Tom's movies, but they've made it an online blog and not a daily.
He almost seems like a whole enemy, bro.
Yeah.
In Tom's movies, then he's like, I was like, bro, you're supposed to be working for him.
Yeah.
And we've never even seen him pick up a camera.
Yeah. Only Civil War.
He had a camera in Civil War?
Remember, he recorded the whole vlog. That's how Homecoming starts off. With him filming his experience on his trip with
I guess that's true.
The Avengers.
I guess it's more of a modern world. He's a vlogger or something.
That's the only time we see him really do that.
That is weird. So it'd be really kind of weird. Like, it's kind of a con. It's a con, like, what do you call it? It's a lose-lose situation, like a con situation. Like,
I would hope we see some of this now because this man is broke and no one knows his identity. Like, he needs to start working somewhere.
Okay, that would make sense there. But also, I was going to say it's a con because, one, we haven't had it. Two, like, out of nowhere, him just being a photographer is like, wow, is he just far? But I think him being broke and him coming up with the idea.
You got to make some money, man. Got to make your rent, bro. Got to make your rent.
How's he going to make the rent? How's he going to get rent?
How's he gonna make his rent, man?
I don't know.
I'll get you your rent when you fix this damn door.
When you fix this damn door.
But
go give me some milk. Shout out Cam McQueen, bro.
But I mean, like I keep saying, man, we wouldn't be here without those three movies. And so,
just to kind of add on some Brand New Day touches, do you think the clip of Scorpion, hitting him right there? Is Scorpion's tail supposed to be like venomous or anything like that? Okay, so you think that does start the man spider?
Possibly, because that's what we were talking about. Like, what causes all this? And so,
bro just gets leveled by that thing,
I know.
bro.
And so I'm curious to see what Scorpion's role is, man.
Okay, another thing. I'm coming up with a bunch.
Keep on going, man.
Was Scorpion on the boat of Homecoming? People were saying I thought I've only saw him in the credits scene. I didn't know he was on the boat.
He was on the boat. I'm almost positive he was.
Okay. I guess he was the dude that he kicks, he spins the webs and saves him on the thing. People were saying like, oh, he's for real. I was like, I never knew that was him.
Yeah,
I think it just flew by my head, bro.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see him. Still don't know who the main villain is or anything, so we'll see. I mean,
this is wild.
It is, man. But we'll see, and hopefully we'll find out more.
What do you think's more likely though? to actually, like, I know you say you don't want to get the man spider thing because it's just kind of like, you know, six
It's
arms.
it's just kind of weird. Like, it makes sense, but it just.
But
I don't know how well it would
really
translate to a
yeah.
movie thing. People would kind of be weirded out
It's
by
not
it.
Venom. So as
Definitely
far,
not Venom. I'm on the no Venom train
But
for this.
when
at
Venom
all.
does come, if it does, hopefully it does, are we getting Tom Hardy Venom at all? Are we getting his character at all? You think they're just going to have this symbiote come in? And then show
I think
his.
they're just gonna have the
You think
symbiote
they're going
come
to give
in.
him his own Eddie Brock in his universe?
I think they are done with Tom Hardy's Venom.
Okay.
Honestly, I think they are
so hard with his
yeah,
movies, bro.
I think they are done and moving on from that.
It's like it was like the third one was like on Love and Thunder mode. Like why are we? Why is this a full comedy movie, bro?
Yeah, and then Venom dies.
Yeah.
At the end of it, and so it's like I don't know.
I don't know what they were doing with
But yeah, I think we're done with Tom Hardy. But
No.
I think you're right. I think they're gonna do the symbiote at some point, and I just hope they do it.
Yeah.
Do it good.
Yeah.
So.
I saw the credit scene from Morbius really random the other day for the first time. I was like, dude, I've never even seen this.
Makes no sense.
It's like, what?
Makes zero sense.
Vulture got sent
why
to a
is
different
Vulture-
universe, bro?
I think it has something to do with Spider-Man. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I was like, bro, I
And
thought...
then all of a sudden Morbius is like, yeah, let's go get him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what? Like, what is this supposed to mean?
and then I realized, like, bro, they just throwing all these villains out there to, like, set up some Sinister Six to get them out there, but they don't
Freaking
care.
Sony, dude. That literally makes zero
Sony
sense.
on
I
something,
think it has
bro.
something to do with Spider-Man. I don't
Let's
know.
let Sony make the Spider-Man movie alone, see what that looks like.
Dude, I hope not.
It's terrible, bro.
It might be okay, like Andrews and Toby's were, but at some point they're gonna get popular and they're gonna try to push everything all at once, like they did with Spider-Man 3 and like they did with TASM 2, trying to set up Sinister Six and throw in Goblin and everything. It'll just get too crowded and messy, and it'll end on a sour note where people don't like it.
Yeah.
And so
If Sony was doing Spider-Man...
that's why I'm glad
Yeah.
that the MCU is kind of handling half of Spider-Man now, and so
If they gave Sony to do Spider-Man alone, it'd be the same as if we gave Dream Juice to Mason to do alone.
we keeping that in. We keeping that in, man.
Just a quick joke in there would be funny, man. Shout out Mason, bro.
But man, I'm definitely excited to, keep going, dude. This year is going by fast already, man. And
we need it to go by
Daredevil's
fast.
going to keep on going, and we'll see how New York City is set up for Tom and Peter, I guess, and Brand New Day. And so that'll do it for episode 54
54,
of the
wow.
Dream Juice podcast. We are moving along. Once again, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
sir.
Almost at 300. Follow us on our socials at Dream Juice Chronicles, TikTok and Instagram.
Almost at 1,000.
Yes, we are getting close to 1,000 on Instagram. Keep running up the TikTok.
Keep
We
running
appreciate
it.
all you guys. But as for me and as for Cade, episode 54 of the Dream Juice podcast is a wrap, and we'll see you guys next time.